SMART goals, it's an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-oriented goals. So the S of SMART goals is specific. Whatever our goal is, it has to be something that is very specific. If we have a lot of ambiguity in our goals, we're not going to be sure if we actually completed it or not. If you say, I want to get a lot of money, who knows what a lot of money actually is? It differs from person to person. But if you say, I want $1,000, that's very specific. That's a very defined amount. So making sure that your goals are specific, that's going to be the first step in setting your goals. Second, it's measurable. So for me in high school, we went over the SMART goal training and like it went through one ear and out the other. I could care less. But now that I'm older and I've practiced this, I've been able to actually track all of these goals. And when I'm struggling and never really getting what I set out to get, it's because I'm not following this formula. So keeping this formula in mind is definitely going to help a lot if you're looking to set some goals that you actually want to achieve. So the second step in this is measurable. We need to make sure that our goals are measurable. A good way to track things. There's plenty of apps out there these days if you're into technology and getting things tracked for you. But being able to make sure that we have a starting point and we can measure, did we accomplish this? How close are we to accomplishing this? What does that look like? If my goal is earn $1,000 while I'm at 750, I need to keep going. Or maybe my goal needs to change directions. But if we don't measure it, we don't know where we're at and where we're going. Third step in this is action plan. For me, I like to stay action oriented. We need to create a lot of audacious goals, having huge goals, having big goals, because then the adrenaline kicks in and we actually can achieve it. If I need to make $5, not a big deal. I can probably find that doing the laundry. But if I need to make $1,000, oh crap, I actually have to take action now. So this is where you're going to set your step-by-step. If I want to get $1,000, here's what I need to do. Put in the work. These specific steps is what I need to do. So that's going to be the action plan. Next is realistic. Maybe I want to go to the moon. That is attainable. There's action steps to get there. But realistic for most people, that's not a realistic goal because maybe you need to be an astronaut. Maybe you need to become an astronaut. Maybe you need to be super rich and jump on board with Elon Musk. But something like that is you have to become somebody different to get your goals. Going to the moon is not always realistic for most people where you're currently at. Obviously a great goal to strive for, but sometimes you're going to have to become somebody else along the way, which that's all goals are about, is a journey and growing along that journey. So keeping those goals realistic. Where are you currently at? Do you have the knowledge and skill set to get there? If not, let's revise that action plan of maybe I need to learn this before I can do this goal. And then lastly, time-oriented or having a timeline. Again, I want to make $1,000. Cool. If I never say by when, it's never going to happen. So making $1,000 by March, but having a specific goal, March 1st by 12 o'clock, the more specific and more defined our goals are, the easier they are to get there. And that's the cool thing about goals is you can always pivot and make sure we fine tune the details as we're going. So being able to use this knowledge and use this formula, the facts are by the end of the year, 92% of New Year's resolutions end up failing. So that means only 8% of the population actually achieves their goals. And the big reason for that is because they don't have a set formula. They don't have a proven and tested method to actually achieve what they set out to achieve. So be mindful of that when you're setting your goals for the new year. It's never too late to modify or even start goals from scratch. I've got the free SMART goal sheet posted of this page, but being able to read an article and then apply this to your life, a lot of people can do that. I do have to ask you, are you one of those people that can do this on your own? Some people don't, and that's how certified life coaches like myself obviously stay in business, is supporting people and really helping them define their goals and unlocking their true potential. Use the link below, free SMART goal sheet. Feel free to print it out. You can always just open it up as a PDF and write your goals in there. If you're more of a physical hands-on person, it's just like learning. The more avenues or more ways that we hear, see, feel, we're going to learn better. Same thing with our goals. We're going to become more and more in tune with them if we write it down, if we read it every day, if we talk to others about it.